Perform the matrix operation, or if it's impossible, explain why. Well, multiplication is very different than addition. If it was addition, if this had an addition in between, we wouldn't actually be able to add these matrices together, mainly because this is a 2 by 3 matrix, and this is a 3 by 2 matrix. And they have to have the exact same dimensions in order to add these matrices. So that would be impossible. But since they're asking us to multiply, we're fine. And multiplying is not just as simple as let's just multiply one thing here with one thing here. It just doesn't work that way. So first thing to do in order to make sure that we can actually do it is we look at these two numbers that are next to each other. And these two numbers have to actually be exactly the same. And when we're done multiplying, it's going to end up being these two numbers. So my ending solution is going to be a 2 by 2 matrix. And I'll show you how that works out. So how you do this is you take the row of this matrix and multiply it to the column of this matrix. So I take this, multiply it to this. So that, since this is the first row and the first column, it will be the first row, first column in my new matrix. So this is going to be 2 multiplied by 1, and that's going to be, and I'm going to write it all out, and then I add it to 1 multiplied by 3. So notice I'm going this way. 1 multiplied by 3. And then I'm going to add that to 2 multiplied by negative 2. And that is the first row, first column of my new matrix. So my next matrix is going to be right here is the first row, second column. So I'm going to use the first row, second column. So it's going to be, and I'm going to do the same thing. So 2 times negative 2, which is negative 4, but I'm going to write it out again. And then I'm going to add that to 1 times 6. And then I'm going to add that to 2 times 0. And then that is the end of the first row, second column. Now I'm going to go on to the second row, first column, second row, first column. So it's going to be 6 times 1, 3 times 3, and 4 times negative 2. And then it's going to be second row, second column. So I'm going to use the second row here, second column here. So it's going to be 6 times negative 2, 3 times 6, and 4 times 0, and I'm going to add those together. So 6 times negative 2 plus 3 times 6 plus 4 times 0. So if I actually do all the math, and the rest of the math you can pretty much figure out. 2 times 1 plus 3 times 1 plus 2 times negative 2, which is negative 4. And then we're going to go here, which is going to be negative 4 plus 6 plus 0. And then here, it's going to be 6 plus 9 minus 8. And then here, the last piece is going to be negative 12, positive 18, plus 0. Add them all together. You get 2 plus 3 minus 4, which is going to be 1. Negative 4 plus 6 is 2. 6 plus 9 minus 8, so 6 plus 1 is 7. And then negative 12 plus 18 is 6. And this is my new matrix. And if you notice, it ended up being a 2 by 2, just like I said. So these two matrices multiplied together is 1, 2, 7, 6.